My name is Nickel, Nickel, and somehow I'm getting a bit more sick as the days go on. So for the next day or two, James is actually going to help take over a few of the videos that I would normally do before I get back to normal. So with that said, I would definitely appreciate it if you guys showed love to any of these videos by dropping a like, subscribing, or leaving a comment. But for now, I'll pass it off so you guys can check out some pretty strange Overwatch glitches, many of which you can't even recreate anymore.
Thank you for the introductions, Nickel. What's good and what's up, everyone? It's your boy James, and we back with a fresh set of Overwatch glitches. As Overwatch continues to change as a live game, Blizzard has shown a great commitment to keeping things fresh by adding new modes and heroes. However, every time they do this, they introduce the possibility of bugs and glitches being added to the game. And while Blizzard are known for their excellent polish, every now and then some hilarious glitches find their way into the PTR or even the live game. So here's our list of 5 more Overwatch glitches. And once you're done here, be sure to check out the other lists of hilarious Overwatch bugs and glitches here on the channel. As always, we strongly advise against attempting these in a public game, as you may have your Blizzard account banned permanently. So please, do be careful. With that said, let's get right to it. So the first glitch on our list features everyone's favorite former esports star, D.Va, and in this glitch, players are able to duplicate the mecha, causing an infinite amount of empty mechs to appear on the map. If used correctly, this glitch could be a great way to trick a player into shooting at an empty mech while you get the drop on them. However, actually executing this glitch requires you to stand on an enemy player, so it does require some skill. The way this is done is while outside of the mech as D.Va, stand on an enemy player, jump, and around 3/4 of the height of your jump, call the mecha. If done correctly, the mecha won't land on the enemy player. Instead, the game will produce both a clone D.Va inside her mech that doesn't move and a normal D.Va that you can continue to play as. The duplicate D.Va is strange because despite not being a player character, hit markers will still appear if you collide with or shoot the duplicate. Because D.Va is essentially 2 different characters in one, she's often the subject of glitches because the game's logic doesn't know how to interpret her actions, especially when recalling mecha, at which point the game must account for a complete change in abilities, health, movement speed, hitboxes, everything essentially. All of this has to be done in the middle of active battle from other players, and on top of this, the act of calling mecha can damage players, meaning they can't get away with just making her invincible according to the game logic in these moments. This glitch is a prime example of the game logic getting confused and defaulting to this weird duplication glitch. So this glitch is actually a bit of a throwback to glitches that used to be in the game a long time ago. If you've been playing Overwatch for a long time, you may remember that at the start of the game, people were attaching some metro turrets to things such as the basketball in a spawn, then meleeing the ball into the field and getting kills with it. Despite this being hilarious and a creative use of the basketball, this was eventually taken out of the game. However, it was recently discovered that Junkrat's trap can be attached to the ball and then meleeed out into the map. Now, this isn't the most useful glitch, as actually moving the trap is pretty tedious, but it's funny, and if you do pull it off and manage to get a kill with it, you've got to imagine your opponent's gonna be pretty less than happy. What's good, Reddit? Anyways, the reason why this glitch works is because Junkrat's trap is designed to sit on anything that the game interprets as flat ground, and there's a part dead center of the basketball that registers as this type of flat ground. This is the same reason why the symmetric turrets originally attached to the basketball, because the game thinks that the ball is just another piece of the map. Next up, we have a glitch that is no longer executable due to the end of the Retribution event, but if Blizzard ever decides to bring it back, it'll be interesting to see if this glitch is still in it. This glitch involves being able to fly around the map as Tracer, allowing you to completely break the sequence of the game, get to areas and checkpoints before you were supposed to, as well as getting to the end of the map. In order to do this, first you must get to the top of these stairs, then blink onto the spaceship. When you begin to slide off the ship, rewind and you'll find yourself almost out of the city. Before it leaves the city completely, slide off the ship and land on the red roofs below. You'll now find yourself floating around the entire map as Tracer. The way this glitch works is the game doesn't expect players to be able to get to the area of the map, and as such, it doesn't possess the standard physics of the rest of the map. All the maps in the game have invisible walls to stop players getting too far away from the action or getting to parts of the level that aren't actually there. For example, a mountain in the distance is just a texture. It's meant to convey distance, but it's not not an actual area. These walls usually will cause the player to die, but because Blizzard didn't expect people to get so high in the sky, it doesn't trigger death, rather it just lets the player float around on an invisible roof above the action. This next glitch features another hero that is prone to glitching not only in-game, but in the lore as well, Sombra. As we know from previous glitches, Sombra's translocator is often responsible for allowing players to get themselves stuck in parts of the map that should be inaccessible. This is due to the translocator having a much smaller item size than a player, meaning it can fit through small gaps that will then trap the player once they've teleported to said area. This glitch is done on Rialto. Firstly, teleport onto the tower in the spawn, then aim at the green box in the middle and throw the translocator. It should disappear into the tower and fall into the bottom of it, then simply translocate and you'll find yourself stuck inside the tower. It's becoming a bit of a meme at this point how regularly the translocator is responsible for glitches like this. Like the flying tracer, this mostly has to do with Blizzard not implementing invisible walls on every single surface. The player model is too big to fall through, but something small like a translocator fits perfectly and thus causes the glitch. This is the kind of thing that will only continue to be an issue as more and more maps come out. So my question to you is, do you know of any other areas Sombra can get into that she shouldn't? If you do, let us know in the comment section below. So this next glitch is another movement glitch used to exit the map and even get into the enemy spawn room. And for this, you're going to be using Doomfist on Rialto. The basic idea behind this glitch is that you're going to be able to get out of the map like we've seen in so many other cases before using Doomfist's ultimate Meteor Strike. To perform this glitch, you're going to go over to this boat and then hit the Meteor Strike. Aim your ultimate at the tip of the boat, and as you do this, push yourself towards the corner. This will manipulate the camera and slowly push it under the map. After that, you can maneuver around as much of the map or as outside of the map as you like. You can also use this glitch to go back to your spawn and change heroes, giving you a huge advantage with heroes like Pharah, and you could also use this glitch to get over to the other team's spawn, which is probably a big reason why Blizzard patched it so quickly. It's interesting to see with a lot of these glitches that the same heroes make appearances over and over again. Due to the movement abilities, heroes like Doomfist, Sombra, and Pharah always seem to cause problems in new maps, like we saw with the launch of Blizzard World and the long list of map exit glitches that occurred. So that pretty much wraps up our latest list of Overwatch's best glitches. Have you found any that we haven't covered yet? With Overwatch's 2nd anniversary event, we're about to get a new map in Petra, and there's a good chance that players are going to find new glitches to exploit on that map like they've done in the past. What is the weirdest glitch that you've seen in the game? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you haven't checked out our previous Overwatch glitches video, you could check it out here on the channel. And if you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already, it would be greatly appreciated if you could drop the video a like, subscribe, and enable post notifications, and come through to hang out with us on a daily live stream at facebook.com/onickel. Thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed the glitches, and we'll catch you in the next one.